Key in. Good morning. What's your favourite team?
Celtic.
Celtic?
They're Scottish. Scottish division. Top of the league. I think they're 50 points clear.
50 points clear.
I think love is like when somebody really likes somebody else. They like somebody else and they like get in love together. I think it's just like a feeling or something. It's feeling that you're like you love somebody, like Queen Victoria. She loved Prince Albert and she married him and then he died shortly after and she was depressed for the rest of her life, so she only wore black. I think love's just like a feeling. I love my friends as well because if I had no friends then I'd have nobody to play with. So I'm glad I've got some friends. I've got a few girlfriends. At school I've got Phoebe Odie. She's nice. I had Lucy. I had Ellie. She's split up with me.
Why?
Don't know, because we really loved each other, and then she just came up to me one day and said, I don't want to be with you anymore. Then I had Eleanor. She's my best friend. She's still my friend today.
Do you think you'll grow up to love someone and marry someone?
Don't know. I might. Don't know.
Do you want to have kids?
I don't want any more kids. No more children.
No more? Have
No,
you got some
no.
already?
No more children. It's just me. Just me. I rule the house. No other kids. No kids. Any more kids, I'm just going to say, get out of the house.
Neil on here has got one of those, they're Jettas, and he was going down the bypass at 70 miles an hour, because that's obviously the legal limit, so he wasn't doing any more than that, and his gearbox literally exploded. The cogs and stuff came out the casing out the side.
Jesus Christ.
He said it sounded like a cannon going off. I've been abusing him next door.
Admitted that he had egged that
Why?
up and made
Well,
Dodgy salesman.
little did I know that a couple of weeks ago he wandered outside in full view in a fucking Villa shirt. He's been having both barrels every time I've seen him now.
in my opinion,
Can't help myself. I even invited him to a relegation party should it happen. Said he'd come. Spencer told me an interesting story a couple of weeks back. He'd been working one of the evenings and he'd saw up the bloke, he'd got a pint glass in his hand, but he thought he'd put it down, yeah? Then, luckily, he looked behind him before he drove away. This tosser had left half a pint just sat on the floor in the taxi. He'd obviously been holding it, yeah? And then he'd just left it there and fucked off. But he'd also left his mobile phone on the back seat. You're on the foot there, though. Are you aware? So he simply, in the middle of the drive, put the pint glass and put the phone into the pint glass on the middle of the drive, sitting there in the middle. So this bloke had realised, yeah, in the morning when it's light, oh, there's my phone. It's had a drink. Spiteful bastards, aren't I?
My dad bottled things up. I never knew the emotion. I never had a great emotional response with me mum or me dad, but my dad particularly. It was only in later years when he became infirm I really started to get to know him. And I regret that. It's different now. I mean, in them days you didn't show emotion, do you mean? I don't recall me dad ever hugging me. My mother did, obviously. But really, I know my dad loved me to bits. We never showed it. See, her mum was 35 when she had me. Betty was 10 when I was born. Barbara was 12 and a half. So I was very much the baby of the family, and I was the only boy. When you come along 10 years after the other two, so you got two sisters. And our Barbara used to spoil me, the older sister. Betty used to tease me, and we didn't get on very well, Betty and myself. There was always fighting because she was always teasing me. And she also had a mental problem, which she was schizophrenic, which was very difficult to live with. It wasn't a close, loving family. It wasn't horrible. It was. We wasn't I'm trying to say, it wasn't a lovey-dovey family. You know what I mean? But it was fine. I mean. Now, some people can express their emotions, and I've noticed that Stacey is missing her mum now more now than probably at any time during her life. Now, I might be wrong. Well, you were 3.5 when your mum died. Stacey was only 21 months. So you actually got a tiny memory of her, possibly. I don't know. And it's painful when you lose your mum. You lose anybody close. I think for a youngster to lose his mum must be awful when you ain't got a mum to bring you up. To lose a daughter is awful. You don't expect your kids to die before you. I mean, when my mum and dad died, you can cope with that because dad was 81, mum was 80. You know, it's you can live with that because you know they've had a reasonable life. But when you lose a child, they haven't had their life. I get very upset at Christmas because that's when she was first taken ill. At your house on the Boxing Day, she started complaining about headaches. And that was basically the start of it. Although she'd had the melanoma done 15 months before, and we thought she was in the clear. She thought she was in the clear.